overall process କେତେ ଲାଗିବ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି? କେତେ ଦିନ ଲାଗିବ? ଆଉ ସବୁ ତ ବହୁତ ଜଲ୍ଦି ଅନଲାଇନ୍ ଆସିବାକୁ ସବୁ ସେଇ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ୍ ଗୁଡ଼ା ସେୟା ଦେଇଥିବେ ପରେ ସବୁ 15 ଦିନ ଆସିଲେ ଓଭରଅଲ୍ ହାୟର ଟାଇପ୍ରେ ଦେଇଥିବେ।
A very good evening to one and all who is joining us for the live broadcast. This is Mayur Barwa bringing you all the action live from the MGM Football Association of Odisha League. This is going to be a good game. I'm sure you're loving it of what you have seen. And it's the Town Club who are playing in blues versus the YFC who are playing in white. Some great matches that you witness on the brink of something very important. As we'll be finishing this MGM FAO League in the first week of August, of coming all the way from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha, live on the FAO TV and also on Sports KPI. A great thank you to the government of Orissa and also to the state youth affairs and sports of Orissa for getting onto the hands and also the Orissa Cricket Association for the great support in providing all this the sometime coming, and this is really nice for how the boys had been playing their football, really nice and wonderful coming to that bunch, not to Make it 1-1. It's going on. No goals as you get into the fourth minute of this game. We're taking a little bit of a breather onto it, as you understand. And both these teams are playing their first match of this MGM-FAO League. Remember, as we enter the fourth minute, it slides. The box kick comes little heavy and important. It's a tremendous game show. Cuts at the corner. Just on the left foot. That's what was important. I don't know how much the goalkeeper would have seen this ball coming. There's a trust right outside the box. The ball moves. He stood like a stone and he took like a bump as the ball just erodes the part and goes in a different direction. It's a well needed part onto it. And be knowing this is really a class. There's been something which really been class. I'm sure they've been informing trust and whatever was coming in. We've also been just replaying and the ball past the middle line. The Blues. Oh, he loses the putt. Town Club, remember playing in the Blues, attacking from the right to the left. In the whites are YFC playing in the whites. In the Blues are Town Club. So from the left to the right of the picture, attacking is YFC. So on the ball, it's a good pass, good back pass. Look at how Town Club has gone on with the ball. Defense gets on the ball very strongly. And I'm sure you everyone are fresh from the final of the FIFA World Cup. As we talk about the Blues, the Argentinians. Oh, Lionel Messi. That face, the sulken face of Lionel Messi was a pain. I'm sure it was a pain for so many. But that's how sport is, isn't it? It'll give you memories to soak in forever and to relive forever. Was it for Spain who won in the extra time? 1-0 for the world to relive. First for the girls of Spain and then for the men of Spain. And that'll be story, I'm sure. What scenes will be in Spain? Euphoric. So that segment of the crowd was just got of what they're hoping for, as the color could have changed in the extra time. The gold medal get into the onto the neck of Spain and a silver on Argentina. The bronze was won by England as they defeated France. But here we go. They're trying to defeat on the ball as you get as a tremendous highlight. Could have been the first one for Town Club in blue if that goal had it come in more straighter line. But well done from the goalkeeper. Seriously, those euphoric scenes that you've seen and loved and known will be so nice, isn't it? Can have all the blessings. It's a study blessing. See, very slow. And this ball has definitely rolled by to get the first goal for the town club. So it's my bad that I couldn't see that. The first goal has already come for the town club. Going into ninth minute, it's a lovely slow goal, very silk and touch. You see from the corner, it really went nothing much that a goalkeeper could have done. So within a single minute, that goal has come in the first half for Town Club, 1-0 for YAFC. All these pictures coming to you from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha, live on the FAO TV and on SportsKPI. There's a ball, Town Club again with the ball, right to defense is a brilliant tackle. And there you go. That goal was from Ajay Maji from Town Club in the blue. The first one. So into double figures, the minutes has now gone. It's proving strong, the Town Club at the moment. 11th minute. And you can very well feel 11 minutes passing on the first half. Live on the FAO TV and on Sports KPI. Great encounter, and that we said rightly mentioned, so 9,000 plus subscribers for the family of Football Association of Orissa. So the great news is you can also join on the sporting family and be a part of the great sporting story for Orissa in terms of football. It can be one of those success stories also. Never know. It can be just the future for Orissa playing in this game, this match. Into the box. The ball slides. Wicket goalkeeper. Goalkeeper goes to his right, but the defender was already there. As you see the replay, it's a good high. I'm sure he must have found some ruffling on his head. This does well to move the ball away from the direction where it was going to. 12 and a half minutes gone in the first half with just one goal. Just saying one, but with the kind of with the kind of show and the shocking waves that Town Club are providing, might not be much time left. Yet they can probably get into the second or the third goal. The ball, YFC, the ball stealing it very nonchalantly. That's what the challenge is. What it is proving. Going ahead with the ball. Town Club into the box. Stops. Cannot get it one more. Probably an offside. But this is brilliant sprinting with the ball. Jersey number 10. as he was trying to reverse the ball and then try and see his chances of getting the goal number two. It was not to be good defense work also from YFC. One of the players falling down. I'm sure the whistle will be blown because the player has done moved on. 13 and a half minutes remaining. It's not there now. It's all okay. Good stealing of the ball. Mombsan was away quickly. Well spun onto the chest of the ball. Into the box from the right corner. It could be a goal. Yes, it is. The wonderful goal. Make it 2-0 for Town Club. He slides among the mud, but he knew where he needs to put both his legs in sync for the ball to push in to the goalpost. He was standing right at the time when the ball was moving past him. It's a brilliant save. It's a brilliant pass. And within seconds of passing from the goalkeeper, he just gives it a right go for a goal to go in and ruffle the back feathers of the goalpost. So two for Town Club, none for YFC. It's double pressure now on YFC to perform. That is something lovely, and you can already see the smoothness in what the plays from the Town Club. Both the teams playing their first match of this MGM-FAO league. Remember, it's been affiliated by the Football Association of Odisha under the auspices of All India Football Federation. It's a great support. So if you'll feel and you'll see the cream of the players being playing, and they're not missing any important cuts, and it's only cutting in and cutting in into some great humps, stealing in the show, dropping it well. Is it so important? What is stance here? 16 and a half minutes. Passing the ball, rolling, spanking with the ball. Town Club. Don't be surprised if they can make it 3-0. And some bountiful of goals. If YFC just concedes, it will be not a good news for them to actually start up in this MGM-FAO league. We'll have to just ensure that they are right ahead in the contest into the box. Trying to sense it's a good pass, aerial pass, wobbles, still in the box. YFC gets the ball and so can relax a little bit into the goalkeeping section. Good midfielding work, I would say, as they are going ahead with the ball. Still in chance to check is there. Nothing much in the other corner for YFCA. The goalkeeper had to do today. And for if I have to talk about the goalkeeping of YFCA, for town keeper, town keeping club. Oh, is it a goal? Is it a goal or is it an offside? I believe it's an offside. I believe it's an offside been given. So Coram Harness is the goalkeeper of Town Club. I believe it's an offside, yeah. So it has not been given a goal. So at the other end, let's see the name of the goalkeeper, but it's very important that the actually playing goalkeeper is Sambit Par. So Sambit Par is actually the playing goalkeeper, beg your pardon, for Town Club. The substitute goalkeeper is Karam Hannes. So playing goalkeeper is Sambit Par from Town Club. I haven't got so goalkeeper playing for YFC is Sunil Kumar Sahu, and the captain is Sanket Mishra. And so that's what we had, and that's what the information that I've actually got at the moment. Get you more and more on that segment just as I get more information. In the 20th minute, very quickly, it just moves on, and you will see the crowd also just getting into some good numbers. We'll have matches after this. This is after this we'll be having the 5:30 game also. So some prospects for you to just enjoy today. This game as you really try and see and just build on and understand of how the boys will be playing, both especially being playing the first match of this MGM-FAO league. Just keeps on going again. Might be a little touch slow from YFC of 22nd in this minute. It's a little slow. They know with these two goals, they are very much on the top of the game. This Town Club on the game is the ball spins onto the box for the goalkeeper. Be slow going. That's some bit par the goalkeeper, as he is very true and he knows the nature and what IFC plays. Might be an opportunity trying to cross over the goalkeeper. He falls down, but comes back paddling to his area, and now I believe that's a injury scar from the players of Town Club on his leg, as it probably got little twisted. As he was dribbling through the ball, IFC comes quickly to play it up. Struggling for sure, struggling for some, and as the chance stops in the box. Chance is getting slow. It's a header into the extra circle. Passing the ball and moving away onto the ties up the leg at the other end. Trying to pull the trigger almost with the ball. Passing one leg, one stance, right over onto the cross. But gets onto the into hands of the other opposition's goalkeeper of Town Club. They have a very composed outfit at the moment. Town Club has done fairly well, more than fairly well. Should be using a different adjectives for the way they have transformed and gone away with the business. They've been keeping the attack, they've been keeping the pressure intact. That's why you don't see too much of a chance that YFC has been able to get today. It's exactly 24 minutes have finished, and more 20 minutes plus the extra time remaining in the first half. Into the box. Chance. The pace will be slow. As the goalkeeper dives to his right to stop the ball. It remains at 2-0. All this action of another cracking contest coming of the MGM-FAO League from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha, live on the FAO TV and also on SportsKPI. With this team's playing the first match of this league, played under the affiliation of a Football Association of Odisha and also under the auspices of the All India Football Federation. Gloomy conditions, overcast conditions. I don't know how much amount of rain that the stadium actually got. They have been receiving, but it's muddy in most parts of the ground. Haven't seen if have seen those rough patches, of course, at the corner because most of the times the playing area is right in the middle. Town Club again. Town Club. Oh, just the header remaining. Got good measure portions of the fingertips by the goalkeeper. But there was a momentarily of the player in the forward attack remaining. Had it been a little down curve, he might have fancied his chance. Almost like a bicycle kick or at least a plain kick to claim goal number 3 for Town Club. Stoppage in play. 2-0 is the scoreline. Very close with this match starting. It is 7.5 minutes. Exactly 28 minutes have finished by. And and the targets will also tell you that it's almost like sales target that they've been following up, you know where it is, of how it is. Do they really simplify? Are they going along the same bandwidth that you actually ask them for? Which that's how team game also happens. Now going and keep it going and make it even strong and nice for yourself. Going, moving ahead, wobbles up in the air, falls wide back on the three of them as he carries forward on club. Should have at least been around 4 goals if I'm not wrong, if I'm not probably mistaken. It's almost like a changeover. Not to YFC here. They know it was actually not an easy one to fancy the chance and in his models it will this is such a good sportsman spirit has been held along by the opposition by the opponent number very through great pictures. This is what you want. The world needs love and care and affection, and this is one good side that you have seen now in this ground of play. As exactly half an hour has finished in this first half of this yet another match of the MGM-FAO League, live on the FAO TV and also on SportsKPI. And don't forget, there will be mid innings and also full time statistics, which will be powered by SportsKPI. So wonderful production. So well done, the team behind the production team and the cameraman also. We've been working very tirelessly behind the scenes, bringing some great energy on those camera angles from left to the right, right to the left, focus, zooming in, zooming out. So all of them have done wonderful. Your creativity has made the commentary also keep on going. So great task. Well done, production. And for all those viewers who have been following on and off, we've also been a part of this historic journey because this is the first edition which is being played of the FAO League, the senior category. So come in huge numbers. I'm sure it's a free entry into the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha to witness these boys rubbing shoulders. And you can also create a buzz on social media. There's 9,000 plus subscribers. Go on to FAO TV on the YouTube channel. Be a part, subscribe it. And subscribing for some more statistics was town club. Look at that forward defender just circling like a frog, like a cobra, like a corn, like a cobra. Just trying to check if probably you'll leave the ball, and then I'll be having the opportunity to score goal number three. But pressure very much intact on YAFC. Those with a trailing of 2 goals for them, no goals in the scoreline. Important for them to move and understand what the striving is, what good gameplay is. This is almost protective and protection under control. This movement is there. Some more onto that. This might be just a corner. The ball rises up thunderously. It comes. Oh, this is a stupendous goal. Wow, if not for the header, the ball gets rebounded from the header of the opposition. He shies his chance. He goes little back trap, gets the angle and shoots the ball right between the two of the defenders and through the goalkeeper to say, I'm sure this has to be one of those terrific goals of the MGM-FAO League. Make it now 3 for Town Club, none for YFC. I'm sure he will be itching now to go to his dressing room, if not during the mid innings, but after this match, he'll be going on to the highlights, on to the live action to see how the goal has been scored, because this was seriously a scintillating goal, which he'll be proud of, which of the team, the town club, will be proud of, to make it 3-0. Brilliant. Seriously brilliant. This is really a good score, which will make not only him but the team also very proud. 34 minutes, 11 minutes plus some extra time now remaining for this match for this first half to finish, and a whistle to come up from the referee. From the corner, from the left wing, it just moves right past the center line, gets onto the body. YAFC are losing control of the ball. They're moving ahead with the ball. Can they get it past the town club into the box? Some tussle happening. Defense is tight, gets the ball, gets it ahead, gets it move, and takes it way, way past where they'll have to again bring back the ball. It's past the sideline, and the scoreline remains at 3-0. 36-minute was entrance. Passing the ball doesn't get too much method on to it. Just trying to touch the ball. He'll be understanding, but how much understanding and the other players do, because they know they'll have to now change it very, very quickly. The especially the YFC have got a little bit of the chances which they unfortunately couldn't change. So again, it's football, hockey. They're so fast-paced sport. It doesn't give you any room to actually just get through the flashes. Those honeymoon period are very, very minimal in such sport. So the only thing that you can do is just go ahead with the pace, and that's what you need to do. It's a good pass, lovely aerial. Get through the jingles right to the corner. Good pass. It's a good pass, good kick. The only thing missing was the link where the ball can keep on going past the goalkeeper to make it 3-1, but remains unfortunately and realistically at 3-0. That's what you need. That show them that freedom that your that your colleagues show in being a forward attacking position. You move ahead with the ball. You channelize a nice kinetic energy. It's like a chain reaction that happens, that one bombing can pass on to the other. Puts on, and so much of the application of the brakes right over one bounce into the houses of the goalkeeper. Puts in a great protection onto the ball. Just nice movement, just driving and passing ahead. It's moving back and across again, and good to see the other gender. There's some girls also at the other end. Don't know from which sport that he is, but I saw under the players falling down. YFC, YFC with the ball, moving bounce onto that chest. The formation in a circle from the town club has been very heavy. A header. Cross. Gets on the ball. YFC has a chance. Far away. And he knew It's agonizingly getting very close. The pain that you feel when you see the ball, he was darting it straight. The ball holds and angles towards the right to make it remaining at zero for YFC. Unfortunately, 3-0 on the scoreline remains. This town club now valiantly will be thinking some one or two more here, and we might just find that more tickles on for YFCA to think even more in the next 45 minutes, which is actually not going to be easy at all. Don't have to. It's almost like you're creating a trauma for your opposition. It's a good pass as it's running to the right corner, and it's a heavy headway, and the ball gone out of bounds, way behind the goal post. Until the 40th minute, 5 minutes plus the extra time will be from here on. Gets onto the chase, gets onto the body, onto the face almost, past the center line. Moves up. It was not very far away. Passing the ball. The movement is good. New Town Club. Town Club has got that upper hand going for quite some time. That activity bit very clear. They'll have to showcase a very different format in a way they would love to make this game go ahead for YAFC to the ties. Those new the thighs were not strong enough to hold on to the pressure of the ball. Fighting is going on. It's more like you're accusing the police. Extra time has been added, so it's a 40 minutes of the gameplay because of the delayed start. If so, it's something which was not I was not added for. So 40 minutes of each gameplay, and that's why just 1 minute which was being added, and now you will see the halftime score. It's Town Club. It's the boys in sky blue who are all over the place versus the YFC Choudwar. Both the teams, let me mention you again, are playing their first matches each of the MGM-FAO League. Don't go far away. We'll be having the statistics coming in because those are being powered by Sports KPI, and sure you'll be fighting those percentages. At one point, probably was tilting very heavily on Town Club. I'm sure it will be much more on a cooling and a comfortable base for YFC Choudwar because they got that ball to come in. And there you go, 58% for Town Club, 42% for YFC. I'm sure that has just increased in the last 10 minutes of the gameplay. Then look at the shots, 13 versus 5 in shots on target, or Wade versus 2. And out of those 3 were goal scores. Saves 2 versus 5. Corners are 6 versus none. So huge corners. Fouls are same at 3-3 and no yellow cards or red cards. So that's been the story of the halftime. This is Mayur Barwa. We'll be coming for the next section of 45 minutes very soon. You don't go far away. So stay tuned. All those sections will be coming live on the FAO TV and on Sports KPI. So, welcome back to the second half. This is a good contest going on, but at the moment, almost one sided, if I have to say. The way it is just going at 3-0 for the Town Club at the moment. This is Mayur Barwa, your host, commentator, getting well with the commentary in this MGM-FAO League. We had another good contest live from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha, live on the FAO TV and also on SportsKPI. You've already seen that handful of good statistics which have been powered by Sports KPI. So again, just relieve those moments after this match gets finished. The sides have changed from the right to the left. This now attacking is YFC, and from the left to the right of your picture will be the Town Club, which is it is one area where I feel Town Club initially were pushing it up very strong. If you see, they were very much corridoring of their own game at one point. And oh, this is a nice steal of the ball, good steal. And I saw some bit of wrestling also in there, but good stealing. The way he carried on the ball unperturbed by Town Club, mushrooming around with the ball, trying to just get it on their own. This is what you need, an extra push to the ball, and then try and open up the score line. You need to open up because one drop starts an ocean. It cannot be that suddenly there's been a huge patch coming in. You have to start somewhere with one. From the left to the right, it's the Town Club. Now for YFC, trying to slide the ball underneath very quickly from the corner. Puts in much needed that dive on to that angle, but it's nothing which has actually effectively come in for YFC. It'll also will be one where probably funnily and knowingly they'll be gazing it. It won't be a corner. So quickly the time just goes out. You cannot be drooping your shoulders too early. It has to be, and that's what also is. It's been you can always create an analysis of and target yourself because the fourth one has come in for the Town Club. As you look at the replay, what a curve! Oh, it touches right to the top of the crossbar, and the one coming in from the left ensures that the ball has no path to come out. So 4 goals to none. It is for them to now seriously earn a breather for the YFC because there is no place to hiding. The only thing they can do is now start scoring goals, or this match will quickly go out of oblivion for them. Nothing is impossible, but to create something of a possibility, they has to take a leaf out of the book of how now Town Club has performed. The way this performance has been going, this is not too very much creamed at the moment, and this is where YFCA, even if the ends are getting changed, the mind has to be so much aligned and acclimatized. Some very different strategies trying to play out of the box. It might cost you some time, but that will actually allow your opponent to think also differently, and that might just be a time where you get your chance. For example, France versus England. England scored 3 goals in initial few minutes and then came in. It was then France 6 goals to 4. It's a good score line of 10 goals in the match, but it was more of how France actually just did something different. It was for an important third place. It is not for the gold, it's not for the silver, it's for the bronze. But again, you have the medal at stake, and they played well. England, they lost versus Argentina, and then came up. But it's all for of how you seriously understand the situation, and then you make that extra breathing space for your team. And you cannot be really be just waiting and watching that game to unfold. You'll have to also now progress on a very different stigma, on a very different style, on a pedestal, which will be asking you a lot of questions, and to ensure that you're in a very good part of recovery. Still in the ball, nice curves on the ball, making it a nice 360-degree angle. Good tackle, dribbles, short aerial passes from YFC, and suddenly they have stood up tall to the task, which was actually not meant for them, and the ball goes out of bounds. 47th minute in this match now. Try to dodge the ball, scream the ball right to the center, exactly at the center. That's wide where YFC is playing at the moment. Signs is it'll be signing. It's almost like you're doing the professional signing for different clubs, and enthusiastically build your way forward. Moves down at the ball. He is gratifying all those magnetic situation. That's very close, and can give you that important dramatical historical situation. Put the ball well, put the movement well. They've been strong, they've been cool, given that good cluster onto that segments, striving forward. Eyes right on the ball for Town Club. Oh, nice. It's just bisecting the forward defender for the taker, beg your pardon. The midfield range has also to do something very different, and this is where IFC now has been able to steal on the ball, but you will have to keep on going every time, and it is not getting easy. In the 50th minute, more 40 minutes from here on for the final whistle to be blown. So which means a goal every 10 minutes if you have to equalize along with Town Club. Oh, this is a chance! This is a chance! YFC finally opens up their score line. One of the easiest goals that he will get to score in his lifetime, I believe. It's almost jogging. He falls down and just trying to stop the ball. And that defender, you're just lazily gazing on the ball. He was lazily trying to kick the ball. It actually wobbled up, and because of the mud which got actually created right underneath the foot of the goalkeeper, fell down, and then he got the chance YFCA to open up the score line. And those are the funny subs institutions and instances they need to climb up. Now you have opened up the score line. You're now trailing by 3 goals. It's still a huge number, but again, you shouldn't be going behind. It's only the only one thing that you need to go behind is go and learn the basics, and you can cover up the basics. The only thing that you can do is you play the best foot forward, and then try and cover as many grounds as possible, and then the best possible of football, which is up on the show, sort of the sidelines in the 51st minute. That goal, then a fifth, and then it's been almost like pun intended how much it is required. But how much disturbance this will be creating on Town Club, I don't feel it will be not much to be if he falls down. You're just fencing his little bit of a chance. If the ball comes, I can push the ball. We did see a pusher today. Let's get on to that goal post. But it's been one chaos which they want to definitely look to push forward. But all those plastics that you understand, this movement you want to cross over, stops it and onto the body of the one who was coming a little closer and trying to bind the story all all along. As he fallen down in almost trying to cut the foot and trying to claim. It's been good, I would say. It's supposedly is moving it and mopping it so well. It makes you trail by you. Oh, we have a dog. Oh, he's a pet dog. He loves football, probably, or he might not be a fan of the players because he'll be shooed away very soon. Let him go to the sidelines. Make him go into a safe zone where he can watch it. Doesn't bark too much. Don't want your brains to be two facets. One on the ball, one on the dog. The player has just fallen down. He's got something on the knees. It's 4-1 remains the score line. He's getting on. It's very rigorous. The pace and a Fakota. Oh, cuts. YFC just suddenly at the corner what very far end was going ahead with the ball. 55 minutes. It's real 5-5-5. Just trying to understand the pace. Uh, Not very nonchalantly, very much of a slow. Just one. Now, in the 56 minute, I can see all 555 on the board. It's all the official clock which has come in. That what about YFC might be and numerologists or astrologists or but for you, the only thing that you need to cluster on your mind ahead is how you can make a five on your board because there is four with Town Club to get it with a lead of one. You have to play seriously very different brand of football. They'll get into 60 and then there will be half an hour of time remaining for you to just still up the show. Because if it goes beyond 70, 75, and that's where your head keeps on scratching for you to think something different, and then your probably your mindset will not be as it was before. So it's very imperative that you remain right on the top of a game. You impose every time that you become your own hard task master. Good game going on. Both these teams, the Town Club and YFC, playing the first match of the MGM-FAO League, which has been played at the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack in Odisha, under the affiliation of the Football Association of Odisha and under the auspices of the All India Football Federation, and getting broadcasted live on FAO TV and also on SportsKPI. And also a massive, massive thank you to the government of Orissa for the support and also to the Sports Authority of Orissa and the Sports Youth Affairs and Sports for their great, great indeligible mark on getting this game moving and providing a wonderful platform for all the uh, the talent and the skills, and of course for the crowd to come in good numbers and witness some good football, especially at the time when the Football World Cup has actually finished in some hours the final. Well, of course, that bit of craziness doesn't get out of your skin too easily. There'll be deliberations, there'll be discussions which will going on. India, I don't know when they are going to play the FIFA World Cup. Is not even into 100. The rankings doesn't show up some good numbers for India to qualify, but we have some chance at India FIFA under 15, which is going to happen very soon. So for that chance to happen, you'll only have to sprout some new players and tell that strata is different, the seniors category is different, but to try and see if probably the next budding generation of footballers gets to don the India colors and play to the best of the teams on the international stage. You're will have to really come out of their skin and the shell, and of course the infrastructure matters a lot. A lot. Very recently, I was doing commentary for the Reliance Foundation, and been such a great sporting house. The Indian Super League players like Punjab Football Club, the FC Goa, and then Bangalore FC. They were been handpicked for the tour to Japan, and they played versus three great clubs of Japan and great exposure. So, so those are there in the offering. But for that to happen, you'll have to keep your stakes high as an individual, as a team, of course, as a club. Is there a steal for Town Club? Just talking about individuality and also for the teams to showcase the prime and what the team comprises of. It's good tackles and dribbles onto the ball for YFC. Nice sporting challenge. Is this a chance for? No, it is not. It goes ahead. Probably couldn't match up with the speed of the ball. There's a chance probably lurking to make it 4-2. And then there'll be half of the goals that the opposition has scored. Again, to score to the next two is will be a huge task, to be honest. Again, nothing is impossible, to be enough. In all fair, in all fair calling, injury scar because of the 10th house. I couldn't see much. 4-1 it remains. Calling of the nature. Ah, he is good from the right winger. This is a chance. Put in the header. No, he'll have to be around 6 to 6.5 feet taller in order to get that header. And the chance when you're talking about getting in, I think the line was not too well. Anyways, that is quickly now moved out of being a very tough competition. Stripes it forward, way ahead, gets the ball, crosses past the line. It's a good CV line. Tufts and Crocs. The dogs can be tough to spoon. Did he get the ball? No, it could be stalled passes. It's an initially it could have been called up or offside, but it goes out of bounds where I'll be probably not being questioned too much. But less than half an hour from here for the match to come to an end with 3 minutes remaining. Passing ball moves ahead, shooting on the ball. Is it going? And enthusiastic. I'm sure the players are trying to see, well, almost like a mirroring a change. It's like the saying goes, water everywhere, not a drop to drink. The smallest of the drinks might create some issue. For YFC, no chance was there for Town Club. The good replay to behold. This chance stops and trying to pass, and there is a movement. There's a definite movement on the ball. I think that's not always what the casting zone can tell us for the players. Is it again going well? And it's right into the hands of the goalkeeper. And now let's can be little far ahead of all the balls. Right at the neck, not the neck actually, right in the middle of the head. Being announcing on the ball, nice steal. Again, back pass, nice grooves on the ball. Moves on a nice knee position on the ball. And stops, gaps, comes close. Oh my goodness, could have been so tight and close. And he looks at his partner. The goalkeeper says, "Okay, this was probably not what I was looking for." Yeah, right at the top of the goalpost, posting nice, posting a bit of that tough here. And now asking for that this close part on that ball. Is this header? Big and nice one on two as he pushes. Is drawing onto that shot. This is brilliant, really brilliant, and this is really trying to be very cheeky. As you see, one more edge coming for Town Club from the left. The foot is coming, and the story is not looking too good ahead for YFC. As you look at the replay, what goodness isn't that's what you always need from your team when you play as a good side. It still says 4-1. Now it says 5-1. Yep. It has been changed. So 4 goals behind is YFC. That's what you say if you have some good assist. If you go ahead too good, YFC, they probably would have seen that strong light coming, but at a stop and go, pulling it up, right the leg, right ahead, comes on the back, passing on the two, strong pass, twists the ball, trying to dig it very deep onto the pass, onto the left wing. He's coming onside the box. So the box sometimes can dig your own hole. YFC, I believe, some of the players who are in the forward defending position is the culprit. He falls down. He fell down immediately. I'm sure that's a foul. Allowing up Eugene to tackle. There we go. This is something which they don't want to see. They're already trailing by 4 goals. The YFC. It might, if he gets in, should be the goal number 6 for Town Club. Exactly 70 minutes finishes. Is he getting it? And is he getting? Yes. Was never short of any confidence as he kept on jigging and jagging and jogged it along straight into the middle for goal number 6 for Town Club versus 1 goal for YFC. Things are getting tighter and not in a very not in a smooth phase. It's when the 71st minute says the end is nigh. So you have to quickly address the concerns and move ahead, build on the This is a very wrong prediction, I believe, or how it just came almost like a standstill. Strong it can be. The build is not very hot and huge. Into the far corner, into the right box. The wingers are definitely changing hands from the right to the left wings. Watching the MGM-FAO League live from the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack, in Odisha, on the FAO TV and also on SportsKPI. On the corners getting increase in stats for the town club. And slowly they'll be starting to play for formalities. 72 minutes have passed, 18 minutes plus the extra time. And if you are a believer of town club, you'll say, okay, probably haven't got too much of the strong force from the opposition. But it is only in the subject of last probably 10-15 minutes which has actually changed the face of how this game has gone. Or else YFC did well to score that first goal after the four goals. I mean, scored then 5-1, now 6-1. So that added five goals. And then to probably surpass it is at the moment is a little of of a difficult number. How can they come out of it? It will be more for the coordination that you do among your players, right from the midfielders onto that forward attacker position. This is one way out of it, of how you can build on the confidence, especially for your captain and then for your goalkeeper. Because time and again, the town club teams like town club were very strong in the stamina, in the mindset. They will be putting in you on lot of questions and pressure. That's when you have to keep on answering them back, and really in good in thickness more than thin. You'll be really be lurking in the dark with some huge teams competing in the fray for the trophy. It's one champ, one voice, some great results that you've actually seen from the teams which have played football in their earlier parts. After statistics of what it is, to be honest. Last match did Risha Police 1 versus Chan Club. It was the last time I did the commentary on this MGM Football Club. The good number Sunrise Club 5-1 versus Radharaman Club. Young Utkal Club 6-4 versus Chan Club. Exactly the same scoreline. Then England 1 versus France for the third place. Punjab Football Club 5-0 versus Avishka. And then this was actually a very different story. And the Rovers Club 3-0 versus the Rising Star Club. You have you have the Sunrise Club winning 4-2 versus Rising Star Club. Sunrise Club 3-0 versus the Rovers Club. Young Utkal Club 3-1 versus Orissa Police. Junior Gallant Club has also been playing some very good football, winning 3-0 versus Chan Club. And then Independent drew 1-1 versus Independent Club, the Gallant Club, Junior Gallant Club. Jayadurga Club have been having mixed kind of a tournament, I would say, at the moment. And but Sports Orissa winning 9-0 versus Rising Star Club. That's been the biggest scoreline of the MGM FAO League. Rovers Club winning 4-0 versus Bidanasi club. So 64 matches in total among 21 clubs that will be played in this MGM-FAO League. One journey, one purpose, one glory. That's been the motto of this league. Of course, culminating into one champion, and under the uh, under the guidance of the president Sri Tankadhar Tripathi, and also the vice president Sri Vijay Kumar Das, is for the Football Association of Odisha. That's what the matches are hosting. So many congratulations to the office bearers, and also for the tournament in charge, for the tournament director, for the operations people, and the ones who's been going right behind the pieces to ensure that all the games happens right on time. The match officials, of course, the production team, they all deserve some great applause for the kind of work that they have showcased in at this MGM-FAO League at the Barabati Stadium here in Cuttack in Odisha. So those are the stats, but can YFC probably steal the show? They're just not working up too well for them, unfortunately. And also, not to forget that the subscribers, you'll have to cross the numbers. 9,000 has already been crossed in the Orissa football community. So you can join the family and subscribe to FAO TV for live matches, highlights, youth football, state leagues, and exclusive football action from across Orissa. So that will be almost like a great chapter for you to be able to be along with your favorite players and clubs, and also track which matches when coming, and feel those shoulders getting a little drooped. It's not easy when you know what probably your time is actually not very ripe. So 18 minutes will be slowly just go out and finish. So enter number 79, putting on those sports spun, pulling up onto YFC. Pushing on the ball, falling down. Oh, did he get the card? He gives a yellow card. So the referee believes it's intentional. Else by will see. He fell down. He fell down with the third, first the leg, and he says sorry. He says sorry, but he's just trying to steal the ball. Fell down. So the leg and the head. It's good to see him saying sorry. He's shaking his hand. So that's the kind of spirit of the game that you really need to heal up. So it's already a yellow booking. I think it's much needed. You should understand the the spirit of the game, and of how you need to uphold it every time. Might be rigorous, might be aggressive, but you have to uphold the true rules of the game. That's what the match officials also plays. The ball goes no. He only puts it in a straight line where there was no goal post. So past 80 minutes, no, around 10 minutes plus the extra time remaining for this match to finish. And don't forget, we have another match coming up after this at 5:30. So don't forget to keep tuning in to FAO TV and also on SportsKPI for continued coverage of the matches of MGM FAO League. Great encounters that you have witnessed for the first week of July, as we'll continue our progress on to the next month in August to finish up this league. And thank you to our sponsor, MGM. They are the sponsor, the title sponsor of this league. All everyone who have been silently working behind the scenes. For you also, kudos for the work that you have done in your different aspects of your fields and departments. Also, that's so been so much required for them to confidently move ahead. These are just stepping stones in everyone's career corner. All coming way past the crossbar, right behind Chris. What is the progress now showing? Pulling on. So that you have now got the full-time advantage onto it. So it's a good gameplay which has finished on just because it was a 40 minutes game here. So six for Town Club and one for YFC Choudwar. So the handshakes coming in right beneath the banner. It's a wonderful game. So one-sided contest, and they'll be very happy as they will go up for some few more matches of the MGM-FAO League. Keep tuning on onto this action because we'll be having the statistics. As I mentioned, stats powered by SportsKPI. It's a huge percentage. 61 ball possession percentage for Town Club versus 39% for YFC Choudwar. And shots are 17 versus 9. And on target shots are 11 versus 4. Saves are 2 versus 5. Corners are 9 versus 2. Fouls are 9 versus 5. And one yellow card for Town Club and none for YFC Choudwar and no red cards. That's how the story has gone for this match. We have one more match to be played, so don't forget to tune in. This is me, Mayur Barua. I'll be signing off, and until we catch up again, that's what. Yeah, it's Durga Club who are playing versus the Independent Club at 5:30 p.m. today, right at this venue at the Barabati Stadium in Cuttack and Odisha. So stick by and enjoy more football action live on FAO TV and Sports KPI. So stay tuned.